Hell of a game. Hell of
Dude.
a win for the Padres. Wrap-up show. Jim's back. He was down at Petco. Padres walk off. We want to hear from you tonight. There's so much to get into, but the Padres walk off against the Dodgers. We've seen that thing play out 100 times before, Jim. And if this was the last 5 years with Andy Green or Jace Tingler, they're losing that game. I'm just telling you they are. But Jurickson Profar goes from GOAT to hero.
Yep.
And then I like the strategy also in the 10th inning there from Bob Melvin, a bunt. I feel like Jace Tingler didn't do that often, even in tie games. They bunt him over, and they sacrifice him in, and they win the game. And that's all that matters. And they got a chance to win the series now tomorrow. Wrap-up show with John and Jim. Welcome in.
I mean, what a 10th inning. That was crazy. So the runner on second, changes everything. You get the fly out to Profar and deep left. And then he has an absolute seed. His second guy he's thrown out in this week.
Actually, third in the last 3 games.
Dude.
Did Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
I mean, crazy. And then he throws out Chris Taylor at third. Machado with the
I thought Machado really was just as big of a component on that play. You know what I mean?
Right, because he positioned, the way he positioned himself was perfect.
He was like a catcher. He stopped Chris Taylor's momentum.
Perfect. And then the bunt in the bottom of the 10th inning. Perfect. I don't know if it was perfect. Again, you're like, well, CJ Abrams is at second base, but at the same time, this team can't hit with runners in scoring position.
And the guy can fly. I'm moving him over every single day of the week.
100%. Yeah. Perfect call by Melvin there. Look, Taylor Rogers isn't going to be perfect for the entire season.
No, and that was not him.
That it was just Profar was not positioned right in the outfield. Like you said, GOAT to hero.
Yeah.
And dude's probably playing on one leg because that ball he hit off his shin.
But that was after he misplayed that ball in the top of the inning.
Well, I'm talking about later, the ball when he threw out Taylor at third in the 10th.
All right, slow down. Before we're getting slow down. Okay,
sorry.
With John and Jim. We're presented by Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance. We see your super chats and we appreciate that. If you want to support this channel, if you want to make sure we get your comment, please use the super chat. Let us know where you're watching from. Padres walk off the Dodgers in 10-3-2. If you're a Padres fan, we have year-round Padres content for you. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the notification bell. Please smash the like button for a Padres walk-off win. You got to hit that like button. Please follow us on Twitter at John Schaefer, at Jim Russell SD. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, we appreciate that. If you're watching on Twitch or if you're new to the Wrap-Up Show, we are on Twitch. Please give us a follow on Twitch and a subscribe on YouTube. Before we get going, we have so many we got so many super chats already to get to, and we will here momentarily. We do want to tell you about Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance, who has been in the chat over the course of the weekend. Mark is our title sponsor, and if you've got insurance needs and you're a San Diegan, he can help you out, and he can save you $750 this year. Auto, home, renters, life, earthquake insurance. Mark Nimitz is a San Diegan, a lifelong Padres fan, as thrilled as you are about tonight's win. I promise you that. I was texting with him earlier tonight. I'm sure he'll be here at some point. But if you have insurance needs, please contact Mark. There's a link down below for Mark Nimitz's website. Please contact Mark. He can help you and your family with your insurance needs.
All his information is above my head. mnimitz@farmersagent.com. That's mnimitz@farmersagent.com. When you reach out to him, let him know that John and Jim from the Wrap-Up Show sent you.
Let's get to these supers. A lot are rolling in. Thank you. If you want to make sure we get your comment, use the super chat function. Padres walk off the Dodgers. Nick, thank you. The only thing I love more than Profar's throw is his reaction. The guy's pure energy. Need more of that. I agree. That was a really cool play, cool moment. I mean, that must have been unbelievable, Jim. You were in the building. I mean, the energy in the building looked incredible tonight.
It was a sellout, 44,000 plus.
Big number.
Yeah. I kind of made my way around the ballpark. I went down to see some friends. Sorry, Rich, I couldn't make it to you. And then I went in the press box, and it was loud. And I texted you during the game, the start of the game. There were a lot of Dodger fans there.
No question.
I can't lie about that. I got there tonight around 5:30. I got into the ballpark at 5:30, and the line to get in was, I kid you not, if you know where the MTS parking garage is and the Lexus lot, their line to get into the stadium was up that street, up Imperial. it was a big ass line, and there were a lot of Dodger fans. But credit to all Padres fans, they drowned a lot of the noise out of chants from Dodger fans, which was good. But yeah, the ballpark was electric. Darvish after his second inning pitched beautifully.
Oh my! How did he get through 6 innings? He was at 50 pitches through 2 innings.
Dude, I have no idea.
Against the Dodgers.
Welcome back, Jake Cronenworth.
Yeah, big moment.
That was a sight for sore eyes there. Got a couple hits, big home run. And then again, the defense, pitching is going to win a lot of baseball games for you. And that tonight was what happened.
And I thought, listen, we're going to get into the play that isn't as important because they won the game, but that play there in the 8th inning from Profar, I thought was a misplayed ball. And if it wasn't a misplayed ball, I thought it was a mismanaged moment. I'm not saying for Melvin, but I don't see how a ball gets over a left fielder's head with the tying run at first and 2 outs. I don't see that. You got to be anti-doubles there. It looked like it was just misplayed. He took his eyes off the baseball for a moment. In the end, he made that brilliant play in the 10th, and they win. Mm-hmm. So all's well that ends well. Let's get back to these supers. Ron, thank you. Thank you, guys, for hanging out with us. By the way, if you're just getting here, we see a lot of people checking in on YouTube. We see a lot of people checking in on Twitch. If you haven't been with us on Twitch, there's a link down below, twitch.tv/wrap-up show. Please follow us. Please subscribe if you're on YouTube as well. And Ron, thanks for the super. How about Darvish clutching up after his 51 pitch count? I'm assuming you're talking about through 2 innings. I mean, I didn't know if you'd go more than 3 after that second inning. I really didn't.
No. And you're like, oh God, here we go. Bullpen. How are they going to be a bullpen game? How are they going to do this? It's, I think they had a 1-0 lead.
Yep.
And I think the third inning.
Second inning. They scored in the second inning.
Okay, second inning. You're just like, here we go again. They're gonna have to try to keep this 1-run lead. It's not gonna happen. They're gonna need to score some runs. But Darvish pitched amazing. He's pitched great this year. He's pitched really well.
He really has.
Minus that giant start. The bullpen, I thought, pitched really well. Like I said, Taylor Rogers isn't going to be perfect forever. Steven Wilson is a freaking stud. Suarez, after his blow up on opening day, has been really good. That's the A team, right? That's your
without
A-team.
Pierce Johnson,
Your A team is Wilson, Suarez, Rogers. You piece together a couple other innings there, but those 3 guys are your A team right now, and they've been pitching really well
until Pierce Johnson comes back. Let's get to another super. Ben, thank you for your consistent support of this channel. Ben Varela, the stress of being a Padres fan is surely shaving years off my life. I mean, we've seen that game play out so many times. How many times have you seen the Dodgers overcome a small deficit against the Padres at Petco? A zillion?
All the time.
Feels like it's always the Padres have a small lead. It's a 1-run lead. They hold it for 5, 6, 7 innings, and then they can't finish it off. And it felt like that was going to be the story again tonight. Yet somehow
really did.
They bucked the trend. I even thought, again, the Profar play in the 10th inning changes everything. Because if you don't cut down that runner at third, who knows? You're probably still playing. Who knows? They probably score a run the top of the inning. Maybe you get one back in the bottom of the inning. But Profar, give him credit. And then I thought situational hitting, Jim. Think about this. Will Myers earlier, sac fly, good situational hitting. Forget about what he's done this year. 10th inning, bunting him over from Grisham. Forget about what he's done this year. Good situational hitting. And then Nola, forget about what he's done this year. Getting Abrams in, good situational hitting. I mean, those are huge. That's the difference between winning and losing. They had 3, 4, 5 really good situational at-bats in this game, and they won the game.
You're going to have to do that with this offense. Is you're going to have to make sure you do the little things right, situational hitting, play great defense, pitch well. That's how you're going to have to win games. Like tonight is a this year typical Padres win. Not a lot of offense. So it was all, they did all the little things right tonight. All the little things right. It's really good.
Thank you, Ben, for the super. Michael, thank you. Always great to have you in the chat, Michael. Thanks for your support of this channel. Darvish is really, that's really underselling it, in my opinion, because the second inning, by the way, Jim, he threw probably another 20 pitches after they should have gotten out of it with a double play. Remember that ball? Right. Cronenworth, his foot was there, but it wasn't there. And then there's a
bang play.
There were a couple long at bats. But he got out of it. It cost him another 15 pitches. But to get through 6 innings, I didn't think it was possible. I really, after the second, I'm like, there's no chance he's getting through 6 innings. Just none.
No chance. And he did. And credit to him. And he's been pitching really well all year for them.
He has. Ron, thank you again. Yeah, that's so true on Jim, the emoji Jim. Well, we knew that. I mean, last night you have to overreact. I mean, they didn't look good. And tonight, I think you should react as a fan. I think you should be excited that this is what you've guaranteed, Jim, a winning homestand. At the very least, you're 6-4, playing some good teams in Atlanta and LA. At the very best, you're 7-3, and you got to at least like your chances with Sean Manaea, the way he's pitched. I know Clayton Kershaw is Clayton Kershaw. Look at his career numbers against the Padres. They're not pretty if you're a Padres fan, but
No.
listen, you lose the game tomorrow, so what? You lost a game in the standings to the Dodgers. You win a game tomorrow, great. You won a series against the Dodgers, but no matter what, it's been a great homestand.
It has been an amazing homestand, and it could be even a better homestand if you win tomorrow. You win tomorrow, just perfect homestand to start the year.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Split against the defending champs. You sweep a team that sucks, and you take 2-3 from the Dodgers. Like, yes, I get what you're saying. It's already been a good homestand, but now you got to get greedy now. Tomorrow's game, if you just don't have the mentality like, oh, it's fine. We've had a good homestand. Like, no, tomorrow's game is huge. It's massive.
I agree.
It's a what is it? 7-3
7-3,
homestand,
6-4.
6-4, 7-3.
Yeah, depending on what happens.
Right. I mean, 6-4 is good.
It's good,
but I rather have, honestly, if you told me 6-4 and you're like split with the Braves, 2 or 3 from the Reds and 2 or 3 from the Dodgers, I'm like, that's great.
You would have preferred that.
I would have preferred that.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But now it's like 7-3 is the number. You don't settle for 6-4.
Yeah, I know. You got to get greedy now. I agree with you. I agree, especially with Sean Manaea. I mean, this pitching staff has been so damn good. Let's get to another super. Thank you, Michael, again for another super. I mean, this is an interesting point here. There were some criticism, I think, yesterday of Bob Melvin for sticking with Nick Martinez in that 5th inning. I didn't really understand it, to be honest with you. It's not Game 7 of the World Series, and your bullpen without Pierce Johnson. What are you supposed to do?
And it didn't cost them the game. Like
you had to score 2 runs to win either way.
Right.
But I liked the way the 10th inning was managed, specifically the bottom of the 10th inning. I've seen Jace Tingler manage in that spot and not bunt. And I like bunting. I say bunt him over and get him in. Figure out a way to do it. It's the big leagues. Be good situationally. Lefty on lefty, by the way, Grisham gets that down. And then Nola gets him in. I mean, I thought it was really good situational hitting.
I agree. That's what you're gonna have to do really good. If you're not gonna score a lot of runs, you better be amazing at situational hitting, because that can make up for some offensive problems.
If you want to make sure we get to your comment here today with so many people in the chat, please use that super chat function. Talking about a Padres 3-2 walk-off win in 10 innings over the Dodgers tonight at Petco, a sold-out Petco Park. Johnny, thank you for your support. Profar throw to third.
Was all Manny blocking the slide.
What's it say?
Was all Manny blocking the slide.
All Manny. Yeah, I agree with Johnny. Completely, Johnny. Completely agree.
I think otherwise he's safe. Right. And in that instance, you can do that. Like, he positioned himself perfectly where he wasn't fully blocking the base.
Yeah, just got his body in front.
Right. So it made it harder for Taylor to slide.
Yeah, and Machado is so thick. I mean, he played it perfect. He's done that a zillion times before. He puts a leg in front of the base. It's hard to get through him. It's really hard to get through Manny Machado.
Right.
And that was a thing of beauty. Literally, Taylor came up like 6 inches or a foot short, where if Manny doesn't do that, I think he's in there safely, even with the really good throw from Profar,
Right. Exactly. That won them the game. That was
no question.
That won them the game by far.
No question.
I mean, you're like, oh, well, what about? No. That was the game winning play.
Yep. Another super from our buddy Nabi. Nabi, we appreciate it as always. Thanks for hanging with us tonight. Profar throw was great. Manny roadblock at third was great. It's really what it was. It was a roadblock.
Yeah.
Manny's so comfortable. I mean, he's just so like,
what
he's
a pick,
everything.
Too. And what a pick.
Yeah.
He was scooping. Shout out Nick.
Scooping.
Really good.
Okay, so where do we even?
Do you want to pull up Melvin?
Yeah, let's start with Bob Melvin. Let's hear from Bob Melvin post game.
Can you pull it up?
So yeah, is it Jim? Is it on Bally?
It's on Bally, yeah.
Yep, I'll get to it in a moment. Let me pull it up real quickly here. We'll hear from Bob Melvin post game. I'm curious to hear what he had to say about I don't know, Profar in general, staying in that game after fouling a ball off his knee.
How is he doing? Because that looked like it hurt. And you know damn well that thing's gonna get a welt, a bruise. He might feel fine now because of the adrenaline, but tomorrow morning, I would not be shocked if he's out of the lineup tomorrow, to be honest with you.
I agree, but they have they're losing some bodies here. We need to get into Luke Voigt as well. He hasn't gone on the IL.
Nobody. It's just like they got.
Yeah, they're losing
Zokar had a nice little game tonight.
He did. Zokar.
Come on, man.
Exactly. Hold on. Here's Bob Melvin post game.
Yeah. I mean, it felt great.
Can you hear this?
It's always nice to walk off at home in front of a full crowd here. Obviously, a really exciting game. Roger's been so good for us. Makes one pitch that's up in the zone a little bit. Next thing you know, it's 2-2. But to come back and win that game, certainly satisfying.
You guys did some small things. You're able to manufacture the first run and got the bunt down for the second one as well.
We have to do those things right now, until we start hitting on all cylinders and swing the bats throughout the entire lineup. Those are the type of things that we have to do. We've been doing, and, it's contributing to wins like this. Good pitching, good defense, and certainly some manufactured a couple runs today.
As far as you nights go, it was almost like two different nights. The first couple of innings, and then what he was able to do after.
No kidding. He's got 50-some pitches after 2, and I'm hoping I can get 5 out of him. Then we get 6, and you're almost thinking, can he go for the 7th again? But you know what? When you throw that many pitches in the first couple innings, later on it can hit you in a hurry. So I think the way he finished up was fantastic, and to be able to recover like that, after having to pitch around traffic and a lot of pitches first 2 innings that's what veteran guys like him do.
It looked like Jurickson was in some pain. How much did you talk to him after that at bat?
Yeah, well, I talked about getting him out of there. He said, well, no, the game's tied. You don't have to take me out now. So, but you know what? His defense has been so good recently. And that throw was fantastic. So, it's always a thought, but the way things have been going, if it turns around a little bit, we certainly want his bat in the lineup still as well.
What you did to turn it around there, what did you see? And just, I guess, how impressive was that?
Well, a lot of times early on, the starters maybe not in their rhythm, and maybe not. They're really good about making you throw it over the plate and really good about making you work early in the game. That's what they try to do, especially with good starters like that. But just the experience, I think after the first couple innings, once he got going in the third and started throwing strikes, I think he found a really good arm slot for him and, really wasn't bothered by the first couple innings.
What was your vantage point on that Profar throw, and how much have you seen him grow throwing wise as an outfielder?
Yeah, all the way around, really. I mean, to the point where, you feel good about keeping him in the game because, one, his bat may show up a little bit later, and he's been working so hard that those type of plays. And then you have, some matchups and moves later on in the game, like we did with Grisham coming up to bunt there. So, he's played himself into that situation.
Can you talk us through Austin Nola's at bat and kind of how impressive that is? I mean, we all see the little things. And
yeah, I mean, if there's anybody that you really want, especially off a lefty in a situation like that, where all you have to do is get a ball in the air or hit the ball the other way or do something to get it in the outfield. We felt really good about him up there. So, his at-bats have been really good. I know you sit there and you look at it's 0 for 5, but he hit at least one other ball hard and then came up in the biggest situation in the game and came through. Sometimes when you don't have any hits and that situation comes in up for you late, the previous at-bats affect you a little bit, but it did not. He had a really good plan up there. He thinks thinks very calmly up there and put it in play in the outfield.
How nice was it to see Jake get the home run and the hit? And did you think flipping him with Manny there helped a little?
Yeah, there can be some pressure hitting behind Manny. And then, if you're not swinging great, you put a little bit more pressure on yourself. So, usually when you're going through a tough stretch, you get moved back in the lineup, but we moved up in front of him, which means you're probably going to get some pitches to hit. And he took advantage of it today. So it was only a matter of time with him. His at-bats were great today. A couple walks on top of it. He's going to be just fine.
All right.
What did he say? I couldn't hear it.
He said John Schaefer sucks.
When I play it through my computer, I can't hear it.
It was
anything of interest.
A lot of praising Profar, how good his defense has been in the outfield. Cronenworth, Not worried about him. The flip flop of Cronenworth hitting in front of Manny, I thought was interesting.
Hmm.
He mentioned could be a lot of pressure hitting behind Manny. And you flip flop him and put Cronenworth in front of Manny.
That's an interesting point. Yep.
I mean, that could help him get going, because you're gonna what this team has been seeing lately is you're just gonna pitch around Manny, right, to get to Cronenworth, who has not been doing well. But now you put Cronenworth in front of Manny, you're not going to pitch around Cronenworth to get. I mean, it's just, I think the flip flop is good. And then he also mentioned the situational stuff with his team, how Nola has been hitting the ball hard. He was 0 for 5 tonight, but in a situation like that, you want a contact hitter, get a ball in the outfield, just get the run into any way possible. So overall, just a really solid night. And then Darvish, he mentioned, found his arm slot and just cruised. And that's the thing with you is
second inning
is once is if he loses it, it can be pretty bad. But once he finds it, the dude's unhittable.
Yeah, I don't know how he found it in the second inning. I mean, he wasn't just missing; he was missing bad on a lot of pitches in the second inning. I have no idea how he got out of that spot without allowing a run.
The strikeout to Betts there, I was like,
it was
what?
Huge.
That could have been the game. So massive. I mean, credit to Darvish for going 6 innings.
That's an ace,
I mean, that
Gets
is an
in
ace.
and out of trouble
when you when you don't have your best stuff and you somehow gut it through and you find a way to get through 6 innings scoreless, like
against the best lineup in baseball.
Yep.
And by the way, no wins. He didn't pick up a win opening day with 6 hitless innings. He doesn't pick up a win tonight with 6 shutout innings against the Dodgers, but Padres do get the win here tonight. That's all that really matters. Let's get back to these supers. Carrie, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate it. Jim, are you lit? Have you had another peach ring?
No. Had some beers, though.
Okay. What'd you have?
Some beers.
I mean, like type of, like, did it just say beer on the bottle or?
It said beer on the bottle, John. No, I had what did I have? I had a Stella and a Pacifico.
Oh, okay.
Must be nice, right?
What'd you bring? A $100 bill with you?
No, even though it did cost like $40.
Thank you, Carrie, for the super. Michael, thank you for the super as well. If you want to make sure we get your comment, you can use that super chat. Please, if you're just getting into the wrap-up show, make sure to subscribe. If you're on YouTube, make sure to follow. If you are on Twitch, and smash the like button. Follow us on Twitter at John Schaefer, at Jim Russell SD. Michael said, I know we won, but the umpires have been horrible. Wasn't good last night. I promise you that.
Was not good last night. I thought it was bad. I think it was fine tonight. I mean, I didn't have like a great advantage point because I was up in the press box.
When you're there, it's harder.
Yeah, and I was at the first base line, so it was kind of hard to fully see. But it didn't seem like there was a lot of like complaining tonight, unlike last night. Last night was really bad. Last night was just like, I mean, some pitches that were like 2 feet off the plate, it felt like were called strikes. You're like, what the hell is happening?
You sent me that umpire report this morning. There's like the daily. I mean, it was so bad.
How could you even like?
He missed one out of every 10. He missed one of every 10 pitches, by the way, balls and strikes. That's horrific. That is so bad. And he was also plus 0.6 runs to the Dodgers, which is it's pretty bad.
It was one of the worst report cards from an umpire I've seen.
It was Doug Eddings, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was bad.
Yeah. What else here? There's an interesting note here.
Yeah.
So Luke Voit probably going on the IL with a bicep strain or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I did see someone tweet that they ran into Campusano at the ballpark. Or
I saw that as well.
They saw Luis Campusano at the ballpark. Do you think that's a call up to replace Voit on the IL?
I mean, it would make sense because Campusano's in that mold, which is a power hitting non-positional player. You know what I mean? Like, he's a plus bat, and then you figure out the position. But with the DH, I kind of like having the plus bat. I know we looked at it a few days ago, Jim, and he was hitting in AAA. I haven't looked at it as recent. I'm going to look right now.
Not as well as Trace Thompson, but
yeah, but it's a little bit of a different role.
Yeah.
Let's see. So 2022 with El Paso. I mean, his OPS is, I say only 862, but look at some of the OPSs in El Paso. They're like well over 1,000.
Right.
So he's been good. Actually, he's hitting 359. So he's been very good.
All right.
He's hitting 359. He is 14 for 40 with 2 doubles and a homer. So just 2 doubles and a homer, but 14 for 40. So that's why the OPS is a little lower. But 359, you take that in the big leagues, Jim. You like 359? Is that better than Voit?
Let me think about. Let me look it up real quick. Hold on.
Is 359 better than 100? Google that.
Okay, yeah, it just says right here that 359 is good.
Oh,
so,
does it say that?
It does say that. Yes,
that's great. I'm glad to
That's
hear
awesome.
that.
Yeah, great. Good job, everybody.
So that'll be interesting if it's Campusano for Voit. I mean, Voit was providing absolutely nothing.
Zero.
Maybe because he wasn't healthy. Hopefully he gets healthy because they're going to need him.
Yeah, this lineup is oof. There are a lot of holes in this lineup. That's why they have to do everything else exceptional in order to win baseball games.
And I will say this, and we've said it a couple of times, like this, you need to just tonight. I think you need to really say this is a really nice win because it could have gone sideways. It's gone sideways before. We've all seen it play out. The Padres have lost 10 consecutive games to the Dodgers. They have found ways to lose in those 10. There's been this, there's been that. There's a zillion examples. There's the Pagan game. There's the 16-inning game. Need I say any more? I mean, they have found ways to lose over the course of the last year to the Dodgers. And tonight they found a way to win despite what happened in that 8th inning. So I think they deserve a lot of credit for that. And we'll see what happens tomorrow. And then the two teams don't meet for forever. It won't be until the end of June. And hopefully,
let's be real here too.
Back.
Like, okay, yes, I know it's a early season game in March, but April, sorry. This is a big win early in your season. Like, you're up 2-0. You have your A team out there. You're in control, and you could have very easily lost this game.
Easily.
So, it could have been bad. The Dodgers going for a sweep tomorrow. Just a massive early season win.
I agree with you. Back to Michael in these super chats saying that as long as Campusano can hit, it's fine. You know, it's the one thing he hasn't really done yet in his career. He hasn't had a lot of opportunities. He hasn't hit at the big league level, and that's something hopefully he will do, over the course of this stint as long as Voit is out. Last year he had how many plate appearances, Jim? Very few. He had 38 plate appearances. He had 088 last year. In the big leagues, then 2020, remember he hit that home run against the A's, right? Against Bob Melvin.
Yeah, and then he hurt his wrist the next day.
So
I think he had the same game.
He's got like 40 plate appearances in his big league career. So maybe we can't judge him off that. Maybe he gets an opportunity here and he takes advantage of it.
Well, the DH spot's up for grabs. Like,
completely.
You know what I mean? You're not going to be like, oh, it's Luke Voigt's spot when he comes back, because like it's up for grabs. Someone go take the bull by the horns here and become the DH of this team.
100%. We're going to get back to your supers in a moment. I do want to remind you about our new partner here at the Wrap Up Show. Really not that new. They've been with us for 3 months. Organic, great company. Their co-founder, Will's a San Diego, and he's a huge Padres fan. He's excited like Mark Nimitz is, our title sponsor at Farmers Insurance, because the Padres won tonight against the Dodgers. Aura's got offices in San Diego. Will was raised in San Diego. Again, he's a huge Padres fan. This is a great company. This can help improve your health. Plant-based nutrition. If you click this Take the Quiz button, you're going to get a discount on your very first order. Probiotics, that's what I take for my digestion and my heart and mental clarity. And there's a zillion reasons to take a probiotic. There really are. Jim takes their proteins. They have pre-workout supplements. They have post-workout proteins. They have omega-3 oils. This is all plant-based nutrition, plant-based supplements. Great company, huge supporter of the Wrap-Up Show. While you're watching here tonight, if you wouldn't mind browsing Aura.organic and seeing if there's a product that can help you or your family with your health here in 2022.
Go there right now. Everything you need for a healthy lifestyle. Take the quiz. Johnny, I see you in the chat. Super skinny and skips leg day. Okay. Go there right now. 30% off your first order. www.aura.organic. Do it right now. You'll thank us later.
That is great, Johnny. Johnny is one of our loyal listeners on John and Jim, actually 1360, and on the iHeartRadio app. By the way, shameless plug, we're up for some awards in the Union Tribune here in San Diego. If you wouldn't mind clicking that link down below for the Best of UT Readers Poll and voting for John and Jim through that link, well, we would greatly appreciate it.
Please vote for us. Please vote for us.
Please.
We would love you. We'll give you a virtual hug.
Yeah, I like that. Let us know if you vote for us. We'll make sure to put it up on the screen. We would appreciate it if you voted for us. Let's get back to some supers here. This has just rolled in from Michael. Michael, thank you again. Does anybody want to trade Hosmer now and not me? Interesting.
Well, it's kind of hard to trade him because you got nobody else, and he's actually hitting. Not for a lot of power,
right?
But he's hitting, and they need as much hitting as they possibly can get. Hosmer's not the problem right now. Like there's a group of players that are just not getting it done. And Hosmer's not one of them. To his credit, he's played really good defense. He's getting on base. Yeah, it's just he's not a problem right now. He's just not.
I agree with you. I'm trying to communicate in Twitch as well right now.
You and Twitch, man.
Yeah, well, we're new on Twitch, so I want to make sure to give love to our viewers on Twitch, just like I give love to our viewers on YouTube. So if you haven't yet found us on Twitch, please check us out there, twitch.tv/Wrap Up Show, or click the link down below.
Also, this chat just came in here. J-Toe just got his hat.
Dude,
awesome.
On cue, J-Toe, and let me tell you why.
If you have Twitter or social media, post it and we'll retweet you.
How about this, guys?
Same thing with Michael.
Oh, dude. Thank you, Michael. How about this, guys? Where is this? I got to find this, Jim. Okay, here we go. We got a little bit of breaking merch news.
Oh, what?
John and Jim merch now available. John and Jim merch. Look at that.
Ooh, that's clean.
Pretty dope. Okay, we got John and Jim merch.
I might have to get one of those.
By the way, it's 15% off at this site. This isn't even based on us. So it says expires today, 15% off everything. So if you want to get some John and Jim or Wrap Up Show merch, now is the time to do it. I have no idea how these promos run, but it's 15% off today. That's not our decision. It just is. So if you want 15% off, look at this thing. Look at that snapback.
Okay.
And let me show you one other, because we got this pinstripe John and Jim logo, but hold on. We got the brown John and Jim logo as well. So again, if you want to support this channel, we always appreciate the super chats, the support of Mark Nimitz and Aura and Monkey Knife Fight, or you can support our merchandise channel as well. Link down below, wrapupshow.myspreadshop.com. What are you laughing at?
One of the chats from Chad. Ooh, I like that one. The yellow.
You like that, right?
Yep. That's a good one.
All right. So check it out. Thanks, guys. We appreciate the support again by picking up some of this merch. We really do.
Let's get back to some super chats here. Where is it? From there we go. Do you guys think the Padres will make a trade this early for some offense? And if so, who? I really don't, because I don't think other teams are looking to trade players right now either, especially teams with good players on it. Because everybody is it's just hard to trade somebody this early in the season. That is a difference maker type of bat. You know what I mean? Like trade deadline, yes, but as of right now, I just don't see anything happening like of substance. You know what I mean?
Matthew, appreciate the super chat. I agree with everything that Jim is saying. This is typically a really hard time of year to make trades. Yeah. I don't think players typically have the same value now as they would have in June or July when you're pushing up against a real deadline. Now it's like it doesn't even exist. So you really have to woo or wow another team. And it just, to me, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Even if a team's off to a slow start, well, you could always say to yourself, well, it's been 15 games. Like, why would we give up on X after 15 games? After 70 games, okay, maybe the book is written. But with this wild card situation, Jim, it's like,
I know
I'm not making trades until July by and large. You're only 1 7-game winning streak away from getting into it. Like any team in baseball is like 1 5-game winning streak away from being at least in playoff contention, you know?
Yeah, there's like what, maybe less than a handful amount of teams that know right now
no shot.
They're no shot.
Well, Cincinnati, I'd be shocked.
Cincinnati, but there's no one there that you'd want right now.
Right. Good point. Tommy,
the Orioles, they're not trading Cedric Mullins. Not happening. The A's, they have nobody. Marlins, they have nobody. The Pirates, they just, Brian Reynolds is the name, but they're not getting rid of Brian Reynolds. Diamondbacks
not
have
in
nobody
April.
either.
Not in
Not
April.
in April. So like those are the only teams I feel like everyone else feels like they can maybe do something. Even the Nationals, they're not good, but still, it's like Nationals aren't doing anything.
No, I agree with you. I
Yeah.
do. Here's the deal. Some of these guys got to hit, and there's a reason to believe they will. Jake Cronenworth, track record, he hits. Luke Voigt, track record, he has power.
Right.
Will Myers, track record, he shouldn't be playing like this, right? He should be more productive than he's been. So some of these guys just have to flat out hit. And here's the thing: if they don't hit and you have pitching like this, you can survive it because they're 10 and what's their record? 10-6, and they haven't hit.
I mean,
11, and they've played decent
yeah.
teams. They played the Giants and the Dodgers and the Braves. It's not like they've only played Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. They've played decent teams.
Right. And you end your homestand tomorrow with a win against the Dodgers. You're 11-6 going on into a road trip or into a stretch of games. I think it's like, what, maybe 10, 12? I don't know how many games exactly it is, but you're going into a stretch of games where you're playing some really bad teams. Maybe
it's
not
more than
bad
10 or 12. I
It's
think.
what, like almost
15 to 18, something like that.
Well, you're playing the Reds, the Pirates, who else?
Okay, here it is. It's Reds for 3, Pirates for 3, Indians for 2 on the road.
Okay.
It's home for 4 against the Marlins, 3 against the Cubs, who have been all right. Say has been amazing.
He's been the greatest player of all time.
No, you're right. So how many games is that? It's 8 plus 4 is 12 plus. That's 15 games against teams that are, middling, 500 or below in the standings. 15 consecutive games. Now, a year ago, this is where the Padres weren't great. 500 team against teams below 500. This year, they've been better. Hopefully, that continues.
And you go 10-5 in that stretch. That's a big number.
Yeah, it's a big number. Even 9-6 would be, I think, decent work.
9-6. Yeah, 9-6, 10-5. I mean, 10-5 would be like, oh my, amazing.
Yep.
But you go 9-6 in that 15-game stretch there. You beat the Dodgers tomorrow. You're 11. I mean, what? You're 21-12 to start the year. I mean,
look at you doing the math. Wait. Okay. So wait.
Did I get it right?
Wow. Well, they're 10-6. If they win tomorrow, they're 11-6. If they then go 10-5, they are 21-11.
Oof.
So again, there's a long way between now and then.
Long way.
And then, by the way, listen to the trip after those 15 games in Atlanta, in Philadelphia, in San Francisco. That is a 9-game, 10-day road trip through Atlanta, Philadelphia, and San Francisco. That's not an easy. That's a weird one where it's 2 out east, 1 back out west before coming home.
But that's why you want to beat up on the lesser teams now. So you give yourself a little bit of breathing room.
Yep. That's a great point. It is. Back to our buddy Michael Yanch. Thank you, Michael, for the super chat. Again, if you want to make sure we get your comment, you can use that super chat function. A great way to support this channel as the wrap-up show follows most Padres games. Again, if you're just getting here, follow us on Twitch and subscribe to us on YouTube. Don't forget, everyone, tomorrow is Military Sunday. We need to win. Bob Melvin was really complimentary of Military Sunday for his first Sunday, whenever that was, last weekend, right? Against the Braves, Sunday Night Baseball.
Well, when you go from the A's franchise, it's just not even, you can't even compare it to what the Padres do. As far as like in-game stuff at Petco Park, pre-game stuff at Petco Park, the facilities, the amenities, everything they do here is just another level up from where he was in Oakland. And of course he's gonna be like, wow, this place is great.
Yeah, I think it's more than just one level. It's a few levels right now.
50 levels?
Yeah. But there is something about, obviously this is as good of a military town as there is in this country, and the support, obviously, that Padres fans provide to this franchise on Sundays is special. And yeah, hopefully they can pick up a win against the Dodgers. There's no question about that.
Yeah. Thanks, Romero.
Oh, thank you. That's Romeo.
Romeo, sorry.
I think you need glasses.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
That's funny. I can't imagine you with glasses, actually. I used to wear them.
Chad, come on, dog. Come on, man.
Come on, Chad.
Come on, Chad.
And the answer is maybe.
The answer is no.
The answer is she's away. She's away.
She's gone.
She's just in Vegas for the weekend. It's fine. Everything's good.
Right. I haven't heard from her in 3 days.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm sure her phone's quote unquote dead.
It's dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dale. That's
Yeah,
F and
thanks,
go
Dale.
Padres, F the Dodgers. I mean, you
That's a
can't say it any
great
better.
super.
You can't say it any better than that.
That is a great super, Dale.
Thanks. Another one from Dale. What a game. Good job, Bob Melvin. Good team win. Absolutely. Great team win there.
Really good team win.
Thank you for the super chat, Carrie. Clevenger did pitch today in a simulated game, and there were good reports of him him pitching. Like, he ramped it up. He was throwing hard. The glove was popping.
Oh, was the glove popping? So that must have been really good.
Yeah.
Well, he's supposed to pitch Tuesday in El Paso for his final rehab start. I don't think he can. Yeah. He could make more than 3 rehab starts, actually, but he's not going to make more than 3 rehab starts. They want him built up to be able to go 5 innings, they've said. And if the glove's popping,
ooh,
So, but Snell, here's the problem with Snell, and I've heard good things in terms of what's going on the side, but we've also heard that they want him to make potentially 3 rehab starts like Clevenger because it's been so much time. But just do the math on it. I mean, 3 rehab starts is 15 days. He hasn't made his first one as of yet, and then 5 days to get back. I said yesterday he's 25 days out. I mean, I hate to say it, but I think he's 25 days out from returning to the big leagues.
But the thing is, I'm not going to say you don't need him right now, but it's like there's no dire need. Like, oh my God, wait till Snell gets back. Like, you feel that with Tatis because his offense is struggles. But the pitching staff, you're like, hey, take your time. Like, it's okay. We got this on lockdown while you're getting back to form,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's see here. One more super chat from Josh. John's wife ever see the dirty look from yesterday?
So she did. So she found it on Twitter. She's like, show me that. Show me that. So I didn't show it to her, but I was going to, and then she found it and she laughed because she's seen it before, Josh. I promise she gives me dirtier looks than I give her.
That was a dirty ass look, dude.
Bro, did you hear her phone? It was literally like there was like an earthquake. It sounded like
911. But why are you like giving her like the death stare? Like, hey, why don't you just say, hey, honey, can you please like turn your phone off?
Because she was like 500 levels away, and 10 years of marriage.
Why are you? I get it.
Josh, I promise
Jim,
it's all good.
Will Jim give himself a golden shower to celebrate this? Is the real question.
I can't answer that, Jim. If I'm being honest.
Chad, John, your wifey wants to know about the shirt you're wearing.
Okay, this is actually okay. I'm glad you asked, actually. So it's a great company, no affiliation to this channel. I've told Jim about it a million times. Brandiose, San Diego-based company. They've done like a zillion minor league baseball logos. They've got this side business, and you know what? What is it called? It's failing me right now, the name of it. Anyway, the side business, basically creators create logos, and then supporters can buy merchandise of the logos. Primarily it's hats. They used to have merch, but now it's all hats. I need to find the name of it for you guys. It's the coolest hat company. It really is. Brandiose, Jason and Casey, these guys have done, they did the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. They did the Richmond Flying Squirrels. They've done the Akron Rubber Ducks. They've done unbelievable logos. They're based right here in San Diego. They're born and raised in San Diego. So this is a creator that I just want to support. Because I thought the logo was dope. This Frenchie with like a rose through his mouth. I don't know if you can still buy the merch. You can still buy these hats. I'll do some research on it, and I'll find out the name of this company during this chat.
That's great. Break it down. Said I saw footage of Tatis fielding today. Does anyone know if he's doing batting practice? No batting practice yet. It's very light fielding. It's not heavy stuff. It's like just move to your left, move to your right. Quick little, it's nothing. It's just probably just to keep him in shape, keep him ready when he starts ramping it up in a couple months. And I think Melvin even said today during his pregame presser, the timetable is still June, end of June. There's really no.
Did he say June or end of June?
I think he said both. He's like middle of June, end of June.
Okay, so it's so far out that they probably don't know.
Right, they don't know. They're taking it. They're taking their time. There's no, yeah. But as long as everything's fine and he's on track to return, that's all I care about. Another super chat here from Dale. If Clev comes back throwing well, we in good shape. They're already in good shape. Just they will have that many more weapons at their disposal in their starting rotation.
No doubt. I'm finding this company, by the way.
I was like, did we lose you?
No, real quick. Well, because someone asked, and we love our viewers, and a couple people actually asked about this. Let me share this with people. And again, this is just
John lost
because this is because I've known these guys for 20 years because I work with them in minor league baseball. This is an unbelievable couple of guys, what they do. Now, the thing is, these creators create these hats, guys, and then
Why are you giving free pub to
because it's friends of the show. I mean, these hats aren't cheap, and they take like a couple of months for delivery. Because they literally only purchase
cool hats.
Aren't they? I mean, they're dope. I mean, look
Yeah.
at these designs. These are designed by creators. So it's Clinkroom, theclinkroom.com. CLINK room.com. But you'll find, I mean, it's just, there's a lot of stuff in here. It's a really cool stuff in here. Clinkroom, theclinkroom.com. Shout out Jason and Casey.
Yeah. Shout out Erie Fan Geek in North Park. Smoke one for the wrap-up show. Perfect. Roll it up, man. Roll it up, buddy.
It's like every night, right? Yeah, win or
Every
lose.
night. Rolling a blunt in North Park. How you doing?
Win or lose. Have we missed some supers, Jim? I've been trying to find out that company name for 5
We
minutes.
just got one from Michael. Where can I get a Manaea jersey? Padres.com. Padresshop.com.
Is it Padresshop.com? It's get one at Padres.com and then click on the whatever it is.
This is a great from Josh. Jim's internal monologue. Wow, John, you work with people in the minor leagues. Did not know that.
Did you know that, Jim?
I did not know that.
Did we get to this super?
We did.
Yeah, sorry, I was on the internet.
Oh, really? Let's see here. Well, Ben, are you? Ben's younger than Ben's a youngin. Ben's not even 21 yet, right?
Ben, how old are you?
Yeah, how old are you? And if you say anything other than 20, we're gonna be like, what the hell?
Ben works his ass off.
He's like 17.
Support Talking Friars and Ben's YouTube channel because he supports ours and we support his.
Steve, I mean, dude, lights. Absolutely right, Michael. Steven Wilson has been lights out for this team. Where 19? What the F, dude? What?
Dude, and he's creating content every single day like we are. So Ben, and he's, by the way, he's watching this at 1:30 in the morning. He's in New York City. So Ben, thanks for hanging out, man. Hey, buy Bitcoin Daily, our buddy.
Yes.
Doing ride share in Phoenix tonight. He's behind, but he's with us and he's doing super chats. And thank you. What a night. What a win.
Dodgers suck.
Hashtag go Padres. Hashtag the wrap. Dodgers suck.
Anytime the Padres beat the Dodgers, I just channel my inner Padres fan flipping off the Dodger fan. Just like the right there, buddy.
You were there. Did you see any fights tonight?
I did not see any fights, thankfully. But also, shocker, there was no beer fest tonight.
Yeah. I hate the fighting stuff. I really do.
It's really stupid. I mean, there's a lot of stupid
so
Dodger fans there.
We're talking about baseball. I mean,
they're just all obnoxious, right? They're all obnoxious, but I didn't see any fights, which is good.
Let's get to another super here from our buddy Airborne Figgy. Airborne, thank you for the super chat. Thank you all, by the way, for the super chat. If you want to make sure we get your comment, you can use that super chat. When they bring up Clevenger, Martinez going to the bullpen, definitely possible.
That's probably the best bet right now.
Because Martinez,
that's what I would
the question
think.
is, yeah, but the question is he in the bullpen or is he piggybacking? That's the initial question. Like, is he going to pitch the day Clevenger pitches or you just move him to the bullpen as the long guy? I think that's the question right now.
Right.
It's a good question.
Only,
I mean,
yeah.
Airborne, yeah, I agree. I think that's most likely.
Mm-hmm. Right. There's a super chat here from Michael.
Michael, thank you.
Talking Friars is 10 years younger than me. Yeah, dude. I'm
Well,
33. John's like 57.
Okay, he's 22 years younger than me. He's 14 years younger than you. Shoot, he's like the same age as CJ Abrams. And
what are we doing, dude?
Shoot, Abrams. You watch Abrams in the batter's box. I'm like, man, that is a pup. That is a kid.
Young, dude.
And you could just see how he's going to grow into his body still. But he can fly. I'll tell you that. Having him as the runner at second in the 10th inning was pretty beneficial. Moving him over and then getting him in. It wasn't Luke
100%.
Voigt that started the inning at second base.
Yeah. Thanks, Ben. Reach around, meet up at the Bubs tomorrow. Well, I don't think I'll be going.
Come on, Jim. So soft.
John, what? If John wasn't I don't know, had a kid or something to
I'd be there if you were there, but now that I find out you're not going.
Fine, I'll go. You gonna go?
No, I can't make it.
Oh, soft.
Ben, soon. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do another meetup. We'll do that.
I'm already planning potentially something. I don't know.
Wait, who is? You are or we are?
Yeah, I told you about this.
Put it in the. Tell me. Just whisper.
It's at Bubs.
Oh,
with
when?
a hot spot.
Oh, I like that.
With a certain somebody.
A hot spot with a certain somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
Let's see here. Anything else tonight? Oh, we got to talk about Monkey Knife Fight. Anybody make some money tonight on Monkey Knife Fight? If you
We
made
do
some
need
money
to
on
talk
Monkey
about-
Knife Fight, put it in the chat. And if you haven't, what are you doing? Go there right now. Get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, actually, that's a really good point. We've had a lot of our viewers take advantage of this offer. Let me share my screen again and let you know about our partnership with Monkey Knife Fight, which is daily fantasy really for the rest of us. I love how the hats are always the players are in different hats. So here's the deal. If you click on the link down below, you're going to get right to this site that you're seeing right here. And you've got a chance to play this free $5 game where if you go 5 for 5 on a simple more or less prediction, you win $75. And if you don't go 5 for 5, you lose absolutely nothing because it's free if you sign up right now for tomorrow's game. So you click the link down below. Monkey Knife Fight is daily fantasy. You get to play daily fantasy involving Padres games like tomorrow, Padres, Dodgers. If you use promo code WRAPUP, you get the instant deposit match up to $100. You deposit $50, you get another $50 free. You deposit $100, you get another $100 free. Just use promo code WRAPUP. And again, use the promo code WRAPUP. You also get the free $5 game. So if you go 5 for 5 in tomorrow's game, Jim, you win $75. Here is the game. We can preview it right now. Clayton Kershaw starting for the Dodgers. More or less 6.5 strikeouts, Jim, in your opinion, tomorrow for Kershaw.
Probably more.
I know it's so hard to bet.
It's like
less than that. It is, isn't
I
it?
know. Yeah, but it's a good number. They know what they're doing.
They do. That's a tough one. Sean Manaea, 4.5 hits allowed. Also a tough one.
Yeah.
With this Dodgers lineup, if he goes 5 or 6 innings, there's a decent shot he allows 5 or 6 hits. Although tonight, what did Darvish allow? 1 hit?
Right. 1 hit.
Kind of do maybe for
Dodgers lineup hasn't really caught their stride yet.
Correct.
It's still obviously very early, but even though
Freddie
everyone in that
Freeman,
lineup is a threat.
Freddie Freeman hits and walks more or less than 1.5 off Sean Manaea. Lefty on lefty?
I don't know. I'll go less than that.
All right. Then we got Manny Machado, who's, of course, been scorching hot. This is interesting. It's more or less than 1.5 runs and RBIs.
Over.
Okay. You'll take the more. And then Betts, who, of course, had 2 home runs yesterday, more or less 1.5 total bases tomorrow off Manaea and the bullpen.
Under. Betts is trash.
Okay. So you're saying
now.
less. So you go 5 for 5, you get $75, and it's a free game. It costs nothing to enter. Just sign up right now. Monkey Knife Fight. There's a link down below. Use promo code WRAPUP. You get the instant deposit match up to $100.
Very nice. Let's get back to some super chats here.
Yeah.
Michael, my birthday's in 5 months, and all I want to do is to go to the playoffs. Same with us.
That's kind of a playoff birthday, Michael.
Playoffs
right?
in this town. Oh my goodness.
So late September. Michael, what day is your birthday? Let us know if you want to comment in the chat. Because that would be good timing. Because 5 months from now, late September, week away from the postseason, be pretty cool. That'd be awesome.
Another birthday shout out to our buddy Bitcoin Daily. Tomorrow's his birthday. Shout out,
Should we
man.
sing?
No.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Bitcoin.
Yeah.
There we go.
Happy birthday, dear by Bitcoin Daily.
Happy birthday to
you. and many more.
Wow.
Let's get a win for the birthday, right?
Let's get a win for the birthday boys. All right.
What's tomorrow? Kershaw, Manaea? Oh, you didn't have to do the super, Michael.
Yeah, dude, Michael.
Come on.
Thank you.
Thank you for your support, Michael. Seriously, all night, all year.
This
the
question
wrap-up
here,
show.
I know Ken's been asking for Matt
Hold
Beatty.
on.
Okay,
Okay.
what's going on here?
Well, okay, you go.
What are you
Sorry.
doing?
Well, I mean, he just did super. I want to keep it up for more than 2 seconds.
Thank you.
Kind of
Michael.
the point of the super.
It's also to answer their question, but Matt Beatty, good or no? He just hasn't that many plate appearances. He's whatever. It's whatever.
Yeah, it's too early to say that. Now, is his job potentially in jeopardy? I mean, yeah, probably.
Now we're just giving birthday shout outs to everybody. Randall's birthday is Mother's Day.
Love it.
That's very
When's
soon.
your birthday, folks?
When's your birthday? Buddy Irish is August 2nd. Another super chat here from Alejandro. Great night to be a Padres fan in LA. Beat
That's
LA.
awesome.
Great to hear that, Alejandro.
Thanks for
Great
the
to hear
super,
that.
Alejandro.
Yeah. I think he says does he survive the roster crunch when it goes down from 28 to 26?
He might not. The thing is with the roster crunch is you can only have 13 pitchers, so it might be more like the pitchers leave first, but I don't think there's a guarantee he does.
Yeah, maybe. All right.
All righty.
Perfect.
People are chiming in with their birthdays.
My birthdays, I see it, yeah.
Alex, happy early birthday. Sam, happy early birthday. John, well, you just had a birthday. Oh, St. Patrick's Day. Very cool.
Oh, very
cool.
Very, happy birthday.
Okay, so I'm not sure what your girl's back in town tomorrow, right?
I think Monday, actually. Monday morning.
Oh, okay. Well, wrap up show tomorrow at some point. It might be well after the game, with an afternoon game. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow night.
Because John has like a family and stuff. So
exactly. So it's hard to get away for 60 minutes plus in the middle of the day. But yeah, there'll be a wrap up show tomorrow night. We've had a few on Sunday night that have done really well. We've had a lot of viewers watching on Sunday night. So we'll be back. Hopefully the Padres can find a way to win a series against the Dodgers. Either way, good road trip. Good homestand. Actually, not a road trip because they've been in San Diego. I'd call that a homestand, Jim, as opposed to a road trip.
I would probably call it a homestand too, John, not a road trip.
Yeah, it's a homestand. It's more of a homestand, I think, than a road trip.
Oh, real quick, did you see Pat, what's his name? Patty?
Yeah, I did. Who is that? I don't really know who he is.
UFC fighter. I mean, guy's a nut job, but he's hilarious. I guess he was holding court in the clubhouse, after the game.
It might be good luck.
Maybe.
Was it after the game or before? I thought I saw some stuff on Twitter
Both.
beforehand. Okay.
It was both.
By the way, thank you, Michael. Thank you guys for your support. Seriously, whether you're watching on YouTube, if you're new to our brand new Twitch channel.
Patty the Batty. That's what it is.
What is it?
Patty, isn't it? And Patty the Batty.
Patty the Batty.
Wait, did Ty France get 3 home runs today?
He was 5 for 6, I want to say.
Can't wait to retweet that in about 2 seconds.
Can we confirm? Pull up a box. Let me see scores. Hold on real quick before we get out of here. The Aztec for life, former Padre.
And on Matt Brash Day, too.
Wow. The former Padre, farmhand.
Yeah.
Why can't I find a Seattle box score, Jim?
Because you don't know how to work the internet?
No, I do, actually. So Ty France, well, it was an okay game because he was only 5 for 6.
It would have been better if it was 6 for 6.
Right. And he did homer.
He had 1 home run.
He had 1 home run. See, it was okay. I mean, is that good, Jim? 5 for 6 with 5 RBIs and 1 homer, 3 runs scored.
Could have been better.
Yeah, he's hitting 356 on the year. By the way, this whole team is former Padres. Adam Frazier, Ty France, Brash. Who else? Catcher, isn't he?
Luis Torrens.
Yeah. It's all former Padres.
Yeah, no.
Let's get to sneak in another super here before we get out of here.
All right. 619 Cam. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks,
What's up, fellas? F the Dodgers. I'm with you. And the Giants go Padres. Thanks for keeping it classy. Thanks for the super chat, man.
Yeah, I mean, this is much better than last night. I mean, last night his wheels are falling off. You know, I said, were you Team Jim or Team John?
I wasn't like wheels were falling off. I was just last night to me was just like, Whoa, this offense. Oh my goodness. Not good. I didn't say that the season was over. Come on, dude.
I think
But-
you started the show by saying the season is over.
You're probably right.
No, I know. It's a long year. It's a long year. And we're going to react when things don't go well. We're going to react when
Yeah.
things do go well. It's a lot better following a win, but
It's just very frustrating after you watch offense like that.
true. Although 10-6, I'm not
Take
that
it.
frustrated, if I'm being
Nope,
honest.
take it.
You know?
We're much better after a win.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you again for your support of this channel. Please support our partners, whether that's Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance, our title sponsor. If you have auto, home, renters, or life insurance needs, or earthquake insurance, he can help you out. You can save $750 on your insurance with our title sponsor, Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance, a San Diegan, a huge Padres fan. There's a link down below for Mark Nimitz. Without Mark, I don't know if we're doing this channel right now. We started this thing 7 or 8 months ago. We would not be able to do it without the support of Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance. So please support him. Also, Aura.organic, great products, all plant-based. Will, their co-founder, is a San Diegan. They have offices in San Diego. He's a lifelong Padres fan. You can save money in your first order as well at Aura.organic by clicking the Take the Quiz button at their website. There is a link down below. We just told you about Monkey Knife Fight, 100% instant match up to $100 using promo code WRAPUP. Also, the free $5 game with a chance to win $75 on tomorrow's Padres-Dodgers daily fantasy game. Click that link down below. Use promo code WRAPUP. Follow us on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. We have year-round exclusive Padres content for you, the Padres fan. Hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when we go live. Smash the like button. Follow us on Twitter at John Schaefer, at Jim Russell SD. Also follow us on our brand new Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Wrap Up Show. The link for Twitch is down below. Thanks, guys. This has been awesome. We'll be back tomorrow night. For Jim, I'm John. This has been the Wrap Up Show presented by Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance.